What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So, Apex Legends Season 7. Now, this is the most recent season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be going through the whole playlist. I've had a little cheeky look before. 5 videos in total. Now, I think that might develop, there might be 6 or 7 videos in total based on previous seasons. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the 5 videos that are available now. Just for anyone that's not watched this video before, or no, not watched, obviously you've not watched this video before. Anyone that's not watched previous videos on Apex Legends from me before, what I basically do is every Wednesday I go through a season of Apex Legends. I've obviously started off with season 1 and I've gone through the whole playlist. So we are finally here. This is the final season to keep you up to date. Yeah, without further ado, I am going to start off with stories from the Outlands. This one is called Promise. So let's go. Ooh, space. Event.
All right, dear.
Event Horizon.
I'll tell you the story but one last time.
Scottish.
Once upon a time, a kingdom was in a terrible state, and they needed a hero to save it. Someone brave and true to her word. When this hero said she'd save us all, you knew she'd find a way to do it. But it wasn't without sacrifice. For the hero had someone very special in her life. Someone she loved more than anything. And all she wanted was a kingdom safe for him. But just when it felt like the world was against her, and her sacrifices were all for naught, hope emerged. And there was just one more thing to do.
Capture possible.
The hero must travel to faraway lands to find the crystals that would save us all. But first, she made a promise. I'll be back, and we'll be together soon.
Do you promise?
Aye, my love. And although the hero was very scared, this special person made her brave. She gave her word. She would go to the ends of the universe for him and return with the kingdom saved. These faraway lands are deep, dark, uncharted. But, as any hero knows, if there's no risk, no journey into the unknown, then there's no discovery. And with the crystals in hand, and the certainty of a promise kept, all the fear washed away.
Brand new transfer complete.
Do you have it?
And in the end, well, they lived happily ever after.
Nope. Oh.
Sorry, dearie.
Whoa. I knew that was going to happen.
And just how is it they lived happily ever after, I hear you asking? Because, my wee one, this isn't the end of our story.
Do you promise?
Don't worry, my boy. I'll keep that promise yet. It's just a matter of time.
Nice. I like the ending as well. I'll keep that promise, my boy. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. That ties in because basically this is I'm not going to say rip-off, but it's basically Interstellar. It's basically Interstellar. Interstellar is one of my top 5. It's top 5 favourite films of all time for me. One of the best films I've ever seen, and it's basically that, isn't it? You know, it mentioned earlier on at the beginning that there was an energy crisis. They need more energy. Boom, there we go. So she's obviously a scientist, and they need more energy for the planet. There was something here I found. Let me find it. Right, so this here. There we go. Match found. Capture possible. So initially when I was watching it, I thought this is some kind of so it's a black hole basically, isn't it? It's a black hole exactly the same as Interstellar, where the closer you get to the black hole, that affects gravity. Gravity obviously affects time. Initially I thought it was some kind of star that they were going to use to actually harness its energy, a little bit like a Dyson sphere. But it looks like obviously she gets this kind of crystal that they can use. She gets betrayed. The time goes on. It shows then at the base of the time relative to her versus time back on Earth, and her son basically gets really, really old, exactly the same as Interstellar. I don't know how this quite ties in with Apex Legends in terms of the game as well, but we shall find out in the next few videos. So yeah, that was a good start. Now before I actually get into the next one, off the top of my dome, if I was actually saying top 5 films, it would have to be Interstellar, which is basically this one, Inception, Gladiator, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and also the Dark Knight, or the Dark Knight trilogy as well. They will be my top 5 films of all time, closely followed by The Matrix. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh man, that thing is giving us a really nice glow. Oh, come on, dude, you're always crowded. Oh, that was gonna be the money shot.
Stop fooling around with yourself, yeah? Thanks to you, all my crap's on that ship.
Yeah, well, that was the plan, right? Okay, new plan. Follow the rocket. Hey, that's all yours. Wait, what? You don't know how to fly? Do you? Do you? I know how to fly.
There she is. Bloody hell.
Whoa.
Bath, can you track the jump signature?
I can. Go me.
Right, are you ready for this?
Am I ready? Ready for what?
Punch it.
Hey, not too shabby. They dropped me off at the Lido deck. I'm late for my massage. What is that? Maybe it's the welcome committee. Bye, friend.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh dear. Not very light on his feet, is he?
Olympus Arena active.
Looks like the game's afoot. Oh, you might need this.
So much for my day off. Chew on this, Jack!
Bye.
What are you doing?
Eyes up, lads. Shall we carry on then?
Nothing fast.
All right, lads. Time to go.
Whoa, what? Are you insane?
What? I'm a bloody genius. I do love field research. Whoops a daisy. You got a little something there.
Right, okay, so like I said in the previous video, I wonder how this new character is introduced to the season. That is how she's introduced. And you can clearly see some of her abilities, or the majority of her abilities, revolve around gravity as well. No surprises there. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. One of my favourite bits actually is right at the end. Let me find this part here. So Pathfinder throws this grenade, and I love his little excited like celebration once he's realised he's thrown a grenade into this basically mini black hole where the enemy team is, and he's basically killed them all.
I do love field research.
I love his little dancing clap. That is great. No, that's really good start to it. The actual scenes as well. Let me go back to a good example of one of them here. Perfect example. This really reminds me of Elysium. I'm with it today. I'm so with it today with these random movies and films and all this stuff. But this reminds me of Elysium. Just the settings as well. The crash landed onto it. It's kind of like an idyllic, beautiful place. Clearly, this looks like to be one of the new maps. Ascension. One of the new maps for Apex Legends Season 7. I'm sure we're going to get a little bit more about that as well in the next video. So, enough blabbing for this video. Let's move on to the next one.
Let's have a wee play with the laws of physics, shall we?
Whoa! Whoa!
Olympus. This gravity-defying utopia was my home. But time, it can take away the things you love.
Too slow on the draw.
And Olympus was no exception.
It all ends the same way.
It is now host to a new experiment. One that poses a complex problem
Them knee slides, they are racking out them knee slides.
to solve.
Okay.
But you know the thing about science is,
Sorry, friend.
sometimes she can be a wee bit violent.
Oh, it's showtime.
Time to pick a fight. Every choice you made led to failure.
Whoa!
My squad's gonna beat up your squad.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I expect the results of this will be utterly delightful. Hop in, mates. We're taking this ride for a spin.
I love these things, amigos.
Say hello to Sheila, mates. Fling an arc star. They say time heals all wounds. Let's put that theory to the test. ANUT. I made a promise. I intend on keeping it.
Ooh, ooh, that is a way to go. Then again, is it? Who knows? No one knows what happens if you were to get theoretically sucked into a black hole. But that does not look like a nice way to go. And is that Wraith? Yeah, that is Wraith. Okay, so that was a really good gameplay trailer. Once again, Apex Legends know how to do gameplay trailers. Every single season gameplay trailer is on point. So let me just point out a couple of things in here that I noticed. The first one is Wraith's finisher. Her special move. Wow. Let me find this. Right, this part here.
Every choice you made led to failure.
Ooh, why is it on Watson as well? Poor Watson. Last season, Watson would get stabbed in the back by Bloodhound, and now she's just getting destroyed again by Wraith. That was mad. Also, the actual map looks crazy. Now I've seen it properly as well. It looks really good.
My squad's gonna beat up your squad.
Oh, sorry, and this part as well. This part from Pathfinder is the play of the actual video. Check this. Woo! That's crazy. They have the amount of knee slides in this as well. This is like, it's like a staple of the game, isn't it? It's a staple of the game that I've never seen any other game use. The knee slides. There must have been about 3 or 4 in the first like 20 seconds. But yeah, that move by Pathfinder. Ooh. Plus, look at the map here as well. Map looks nice, and they've also got a vehicle on there as well that they can use now as well. Let me find it.
I expect the results of this will be utterly delightful. Copy.
New Trident hovercraft.
Mates, we're taking this ride for a spin.
I love these things, amigos.
Say hello to Sheila, mates. Fling an arc star.
Yeah.
They say time heals all wounds. Let's put that theory to the test, ain't you, team? I made a promise. I intend on keeping it.
Wow. It's kind of a little bit of like karma as well for Wraith, because she obviously opens this portal, doesn't she? She throws him into the portal. So it's about time this new character, I don't know what she's called, the Scottish lady. It's about time she got a bit of her own medicine and, you know, a kind of a similar ending as well. Anyways, so that's number 3. I think there's 2 more to do. So let's move on to the next one.
Once thought lost into the abyss of space, Dr. Mary Summers has returned to become the legend of Olympus, Horizon.
If not even like an escape, the event Horizon.
There we go. Just want to say that as well. Horizon ties in nicely with Event Horizon, but she kind of said it already. Cool.
How do you think you'll escape me?
A master of gravitational fields, her abilities bring an entirely new dimension to the games.
Come on, little Newtie. We've got work to do.
Her repulsion star creates a powerful gravity lift,
Up and away, Newtie.
propelling legends upward and boosting them on exit, allowing squads to gain the advantageous high ground.
And away we go!
Or you can have a little fun with your enemies.
Now, how are we supposed to test our equipment if people keep expiring on us, Newt?
Horizon's advanced spacesuit allows her to maneuver in midair and protects her on impact.
Thanks, jump jets. Let's do this.
But there is no greater ally than Newt. Perfected in the depths of space,
Singularity deployed.
Newt creates a micro black hole, perfect for pulling squads out of cover and holding them for the kill.
What's a wee singularity between friends?
Horizon is conducting her most important research yet.
Didn't take it personal, dear. I've got me a promise to keep.
Wow. Okay, so she's called Horizon. Okay, so let me quickly go through her abilities. So, the first one. Let me find the first one. This is the first one. Gravity lift. Okay, so this is repulsion. I can't even see what it says. Something the flow of gravity of the players upwards. Basically, it lifts allies, or at least anyone, in fact, higher up so they can get a better tactical position. I like how it shows obviously her using this ability for allies and also for enemies as well.
Propelling legends upward and boosting them on exit, allowing squads to gain the advantageous high ground.
And away we go!
Or you can have a little fun with your enemies.
Now, how are we
This move as well. Okay, let me check this. Oh, that's a cool skin as well for Rampart. Cool skin. But let me check this.
supposed to test our equipment if people keep expiring on us, Newt?
Horizon's advanced spacesuit allows her to maneuver.
Right, increases air control and reduces fall impacts with Horizon's custom spacesuit. Right, so this is something obviously I'm not quite sure about in Apex Legends. But yeah, it's the fall damage basically, because I noticed that a lot of the maps have quite a lot of elevation. This is a classic example. Normally then, I take it if you jump out of a window of a building high up, you actually get damage, fall damage basically. And this obviously negates that. I just didn't realise that. I didn't realise it actually was fall damage. Anyway.
And protects her on impact.
Thanks, jump jets. Let's do this.
But there is no greater ally than Newt. Perfected in the depths of space,
Singularity deployed.
Newt creates a micro black hole, perfect for pulling squads out of cover.
This is crazy. So Newt creates a micro black hole, and he's also a Dyson. He's also a Hoover. Cool. So deploy Newt to create a micro black hole that pulls players towards it. That's crazy as well, because obviously, I mean, you imagine if you're the opposition team and you're in cover here or here. Not for long. Not for long. Mad.
Perfect for pulling squads out of cover and holding them for the kill.
That's a wee singularity between friends.
Horizon is conducting her most important research yet.
Didn't take it personal, dear. I've got me a promise to keep.
Nice. Okay. Okay, that was really good. Really good to see this new character, Horizon. Seeing her abilities as well. So, let's move on to the final video for Apex Legends Season 7. Let's go.
Rise to new heights
Okay.
as you ascend to Olympus with our all-new Battle Pass. This season takes us into the clouds and brings a certain allure to the games. Teaming with all the usual rewards, Legends can adorn a host of lavish new cosmetics. Fast fashion is on display as Octane and his magic prowler are polished to perfection.
Out of the fast lane if you can't keep up.
And ready to crash the party. And discover the perfect harmony of science and design with high-class Wraith.
Looking for me?
And the reactive cutting-edge R99. As always, Legends can personalize their experience with new music packs, loading screens, banners, and gun charms. A new set of holo sprays lets you show off your prowess to your club members. And where better than a floating city to show off those high-flying skydive emotes? A life of luxury is yours for the taking. So turn your eyes to the sky.
Some things are just inevitable.
Only with the Season 7 Battle Pass.
Yeah, Octane's so funny. Not even necessarily what he says, it's his body language, how he moves, and yeah, his expressions through his body language is so good. So yeah, that was good. That was a good end to Season 7 for now. No doubt there'll be a couple more videos being released for the rest of Season 7. But one thing I want to touch on before I leave it here today is the skins. So there's a couple actually. Horizon skin's pretty cool there, but I actually really like these two. So High Class Wraith and this one from Octane is cool as well. Yeah, they look really good. I'd have to say actually, my favourite skin that I've seen for Season 7 so far would probably actually be High Class Octane. High Class Wraith. I don't know what Octane's is called, but yeah, this one for Wraith is probably my favourite skin for Season 7 so far. So yeah, off that, I think I'll leave it here today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed actually my thoughts and reactions to Season 7 so far, these 5 videos, and also the introduction to this new character, Horizon. Yeah, and if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you think as well. And maybe subscribe for more content like this as well, if you've not done so already. As soon as some other videos drop, I will definitely be posting them. And I think there's a couple more recommendations I've had for other videos revolving around Apex Legends as well. So I will be doing them over the next couple of days as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.